How's that drink there, bud?
It looks great.
Is that good?
I like how you're sipping it.
Is that tasty? The way you sip that just makes me so mad.
Why?
How do you mean?
Just the way you like put the straw in your mouth, like it's like
But it's
an
it's
item
so
from a
good.
museum or something.
It's so good. It's just a Diet Coke from McDonald's.
Do you want my white
Okay.
gloves?
No, it's fine.
Oh, is it time to eat? Oh, wait.
Well,
yeah, I mean, I needed to get a little nutrition before the.
Oh, well, by
Yeah.
all means, eat this whole ass bag of McDonald's before we start the podcast.
Well, you can't do it on an empty stomach. I don't know if you've ever tried that. It's,
What are you getting out of here?
are those McRibs?
Just the Too Many Movies meal from McDonald's.
We have a Too Many Movies meal at McDonald's?
Well, Josh started setting it up last week, but I guess
Yeah, I mean, just something that I do for the show. We are now sponsored by McDonald's, and we have a There Are Too Many Movies meal at McDonald's.
Holy shit.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
That is such a cool Thanksgiving surprise. Thank
right?
you, Josh.
What would you rather eat during a movie? 3 McRibs.
So what's our meal for the folks listening?
Okay, for the folks listening, we had a very limited menu to choose from.
Yeah,
that McDonald's allowed us to choose from.
They kind of hold their other popular items
Yeah.
for the
There's a
bigger
lot of
stars.
signature meals now.
Right. So we were given the option of the McRib.
A cult classic, I'd argue.
So the meal
It's
comes.
like the A24 of meals at
Yeah,
McDonald's.
because you
Correct.
feel like shit right after.
It has onions and barbecue sauce. I mean, come on. Come on. So the McDonald's gave us 3 McRibs.
Yeah.
And a blueberry muffin.
So that's the meal
That's going to go down smooth.
per person. So
And a medium Diet Coke.
okay.
Well, it's good to be diet because the other stuff is going to just set you
So
off.
when you order the one singular Too Many Movies meal, you get 3 McRibs.
Yep.
And a
Yes.
blueberry muffin
Yeah.
And a medium Diet Coke.
To wash it down.
for balance. I mean, that checks all the boxes on the nutritional scale.
If you look
Right.
at the food pyramid,
that's the one.
there's
thinking of.
rib meat.
It's the highest
Is it
protein.
rib meat?
At the very bottom, it's rib meat.
Can I take a look?
And
It's
it's onions.
At least 25% rib meat.
Just a tiny splash of barbecue sauce. Doesn't that smell great?
Let me get one.
It's the pickles for me.
Oh, the pickles are great. It's like they dunk it in barbecue sauce and let it marinate for like 9 or 10 years.
And then the blueberry muffin to top it all off.
All right.
dude.
So should we? This looks like it's been digested.
I just smelled it and now I'm going to shit myself.
Should we get a photo for? The,
There we go.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family.
Hey,
We got a fucking McDonald's meal, I guess. Check that out.
hit up McDonald's, tell them you want the meal. They'll know what you're talking about.
They'll know exactly what you're talking about. TooManyMovies.com/shop for merch and all that good stuff.
We have a Patreon. We need money. We hemorrhaged it on the McDonald's meal.
Imagine this. Yeah, we spent all of our podcast funds on that opening bit.
I mean, it's worth it.
Thank you for our Patreon subscribers.
We could all eat a
supporting that bit.
McRib after this.
Yeah. After this.
And it's our meal for the month. We imagine this being the first episode you listen to, and then there's McDonald's, and then just hawking all our bullshit right up front.
Guys, please.
Just please. This week on There Are Too Many Movies, we watched the Red Notice.
Red Notice.
It's just Red Notice.
Okay. Here's the thing.
No the.
It doesn't matter though.
There's no the though.
Hey Chris, drop the.
Just drop it, dude.
Just Red Note.
I used to get
Chris,
genuinely.
can you help me? Help me, please.
I'm trapped under a iPad of my own doing.
Help me.
I'm helpless.
Oh no, I'm the victim of my own consequences. I don't know. I'm Chris Collins.
I'm Josh Rodriguez.
I am Alex Wilson.
Hey, man, let me finish my name.
You are trailing off. The subtitles will cover it.
I'm Josh.
We watched Red Notice
I'm
this
Alex.
week. But just started the fuck over, dude. Okay, this week we watched Red Notice. Before we talk about Red Notice, we're going to talk about what we've been watching. I'll kick it off.
No.
Okay, you
Get
want to kick it off?
fucked.
No, dude. I'm going.
You want to kick it off?
You want to get blood red mad, guys? You want to get mad?
Already
You
there.
want to get real fucking mad?
Are we opening the show with wrong people? Because that'll send me.
No. I watched 4 Hours at the Capitol. It is
4 hours.
a HBO original documentary about the insurrection at the Capitol.
Too soon.
It's a good documentary, though.
Quite literally, not even like
Not a year, even.
the trials have happened for the people that are being arrested. Like just like
That's fair. It should be after the trials.
at
for sure.
least that.
But they interviewed. So the interviews, 90% of them, I'd say, are from people who were at the insurrection, who participated in the insurrection.
That's pretty smart of them to be interviewed for it.
It is quite upsetting.
You're gonna blur me out, right?
Like, yeah.
They're like, yeah, sure, idiot.
Yeah.
Start
Stupid
rolling.
ass. Sign this. It says we won't blur you out, and you're not going to read it.
You gonna do the deep voice thing? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man. It's like, oh, there's a light on my face. Nah, we'll get in post.
Fixing.
Cut to that tape playing in a courtroom.
It's a guy with a Viking helmet, dude.
yeah.
It's all blacked out, but you still see the horns.
Right.
He's like, so, no, he's like,
So yeah, we all just stormed the Capitol. It's about freedom. It's about drive. It's about power. You know?
Straight up, so upsetting, so bad.
so 4 hours?
It's called 4 Hours at the Capitol.
Oh, I thought it was 4 hours long.
Oh, that
No,
would
no.
be fucking rough.
No. It's just over an hour, and yeah, man, it's very upsetting. So many interviews with just wrong people, like we talk about all the
Wrong
time.
People, the documentary.
Yeah, and what's worse, honestly, dude, the worst part is there's footage from inside from people, like cell phone video and shit like that, and like photographers that are capturing this moment in history, and the amount of fucking just absolute idiots that are like, this is our house now, like.
No.
You're a fool,
Like,
dude.
Hey, we have nukes and drones.
Yeah, what are you get? You're a guy.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
just
no,
a guy.
dude, literally, it's fucking Steve. It's fucking Steve going,
Yeah.
this is my house now.
Wearing a bandana around his face, but he won't put on a mask.
Like, what did they think was going to happen? They're like, oh no, I guess it's Steve's the president.
Yeah.
That's how it works, guys.
Occupy the fucking Capitol, I guess.
They did it.
Dude,
Yeah.
so fucking upsetting.
And they're all going to get prison time, I hope.
Oh yeah, the Viking guy I saw got 41 months. Is it?
Yeah.
Which I think is very light, but whatever.
Yeah, for trying to kill the vice president. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The guy that shot Reagan just got out of jail like this year.
Jesus.
God.
So great documentary.
It's a good documentary for sure.
Shout
but
out to HBO GoPro Max Plus.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Just very upsetting. And honestly, guys, I'm still not in Thanksgiving mode yet. That's next week.
I feel you on that.
I'm still in spooky, scary mode, dude.
I feel you.
Yeah.
It doesn't
You know what I'm
last
saying?
nearly as long.
No,
Yeah.
it really doesn't.
Plus, I like feeling anxiety from things that I'm just sitting in my room watching horrible things.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Josh knows all about that.
Absolutely. I love it. So I watched some more horrible things this week. All right,
Let's
because
go.
I was in the spooky, scary mood. I went back, like we talked about, Don't Look Under the Bed was like a crucial moment in our lives watching that. But I went back and watched Hocus Pocus.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
That is still a really solid family film.
That is a
dude.
solid movie.
It is still.
It's a great movie.
Thackeray Binks, dude.
Thackeray Binks.
Shouts to Thackeray Binks.
Is she the woman with the buck teeth?
No, Thackeray Binks is the young boy who was turned into a cat
Oh,
through a spell.
Obviously.
And he's helping. He's the the voice cat,
he's an OG Animorph.
helping
Yeah.
them all, the kids, through this crazy adventure.
Okay.
And literally shouts to Sarah Jessica Parker.
Some of the earliest boners I can think of.
Yep.
All right.
Well, if we're being honest,
Yep. If we're being absolutely,
I guess we're being on. You don't have to be honesty and
you don't have to be
disclosing-
honest.
You don't have to just being honest doesn't mean you need to disclose things like that.
Welcome back to My First Erection, the podcast.
My favorite murder, my first erection. Yeah, shouts to Sarah Jessica Parker for just unlocking some things for me back then.
Yep.
And it's still a solid movie. And then after that shit, I was like, you know what, dude? I unlocked another memory watching Hocus Pocus. Do you guys remember Under Wraps?
Yeah, with the mummy and and Dracula.
Yes,
Dude.
The Mummy, dude.
Is this a Disney Channel original movie?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Kids have to unearth a mummy and then hide him from their parents, dude.
While they eat them?
No, he just chills.
No, he just hangs out.
Okay.
His name is Herman.
I just
or
thought,
something.
if we're being historically accurate.
Or
most-
Harold, sorry.
You know why mummies are hard to find?
Why?
Because they've been eaten by the Victorians.
What?
Sorry
or
sorry
you
for
could
killing
say
that.
You could say it. Or you could say it.
What do you mean?
Quite literally that.
During the Victorian era, they were thought to imbue you with like special powers and be good for your health. They also use them in paints. There's a paint color called mummy brown, which is made from ground up mummies.
That's fucking brutal, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just picture a bunch of like
I'm gonna do
picture a bunch of curly wigs unearthing a mummy and going "Brr," and then be like, when did the superpowers happen?
That's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
Real history.
I want a concept metal album with just that. And then like Donda, it's one color and it's Mummy Brown, dude.
Mummy Brown.
Yeah.
Mummy Brown. That's the color of that hoodie that you're wearing, dude.
Shout out
Pretty
to
much.
shout out to
Easy go.
The
Shout out
color
to the-
brown.
shout out to Brown.
Shout outs to Brown.
Shout out to my shit.
So anyways, that's pretty good.
No,
Under wraps. What?
because Under Wraps is a solid family classic
Yeah,
that
of
you
course.
miss. I looked on Disney Plus, dude, and they have Under Wraps, dude. You betcha.
Wait,
Director's
don't tell
cut.
me.
It is a fucking reboot.
Why?
Released in 2021 called
What?
Under Wraps, dude, and it's the
Same title.
same thing, and they don't have the original for you to watch.
What the frick, man?
So the only
I
available
like how you Disney channeled that
Yeah.
at the end of it.
Oh heck,
so the only available version is the 2021 reboot,
that is fucking horseshit.
which I'm pretty sure is animated. I didn't even go as far to like watch it, but I think it's an animated version.
Why?
Not verified.
Alex just eye rolled into a new dimension.
Jesus fuck.
Under Wraps was solid though.
It was a.
So-
good, I remember loving that movie genuinely.
With
Yeah.
the fucking dinosaur head. Come
Frankenstein's monster was in it too, right?
on, I think so.
So you watched the original.
No,
You just
I
wanted,
wanted
to find
to.
it.
I wanted to. I watched some YouTube clips of the OG,
Okay. Got a little bit of that drip. That
Yeah. A little
nostalgia
bit.
Drip.
Get the IV of nostalgia.
Yeah.
but then I also like I don't know what it is. Like I don't feel comfortable watching those movies anymore. Does that make sense?
You mean because you're an adult?
Yes.
I mean, I rewatched Don't Look Under the Bed probably like a year or two ago, and I
Oh,
was
wow.
just like, solid.
Hell yeah. Good for you, man. I don't know why I just can't bring myself to do it. I'm like, oh, I gotta get on TikTok now.
I got some more murders to watch.
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe I watch too many murders that it's like, oh, this silly show.
It's like
I
no
have
one's getting murdered. What's
Yeah.
the point?
I have to go on YouTube and find the most decrepit family to ever exist and watch that. And
Also, yeah.
you watching it on your iPad, just going, "Oh, that's crazy." Cut to you sleeping like a baby.
Shouts to the YouTube channel Soft White Underbelly. We brought it up before.
Yeah.
But he went to the Appalachian Mountains and has been interviewing Appalachian
Appalachian. I don't know how you say it really.
Appalachian peoples. And wow, is it
What's up with
fascinating.
them?
They're fucking forgotten by America.
They are genuinely, it's like cold West Virginia.
Yeah.
It's just real cold.
Yikes!
They're mountain people,
yeah.
inbred mountain, snow-capped mountain
Yeah.
people.
They don't go to school. They didn't go to school.
What is up with this guy?
He's great.
Why is he the way
shouts
he
to
is?
this guy. I'll pull up some.
You don't have to.
No,
Jesus
I'll just pull up
Christ.
some. Yeah, dude.
I'm all set actually.
The anxiety I feel just looking at their headshots is it's next level.
So they're all fucked up.
Yeah, for the most part.
Appalachia. You're correct, Alex.
All right.
But check him out, dude.
I'm all set on that.
Should check him out,
That
dude.
looks photoshopped. That dude right at the top there.
Yeah.
That dude with the tiny face.
He looks like one of those Turning Point USA infographics.
Warden / executioner interview.
Oh my
Charlie
God.
Jones.
Every person he killed, his face got smaller. He's just from sucking souls out of their body.
Heroin addict.
I'm all set on this.
Executioners, heroin addicts, inbred people.
And then Josh sleeping like a baby with it, like
Yeah.
It's like
Homeless couple. That's neat.
that's
Cool.
cute. That's nice that they can
Look at this Appalachian
relate.
man, dude.
he seems happy.
Yeah, he
least.
seems happy to be around.
He seems happy to be there.
Anyways, shouts to this YouTube channel. It's the best.
He looks
What-
like if David Letterman did heroin.
Pretty much.
Shouts
He really
to Softwhite
does.
Underbelly, man. It is
Yeah.
just, if you want to understand the human condition,
I guess.
You're like, I don't.
I mean, I spend most of my time trying to forget I'm human. So
True.
it's funny. Every prostitute that's on this channel,
It's funny. Every prostitute. What?
go on.
every single one has children, dude. Maybe don't do that.
I mean, that tends to happen when you don't know about safe sex and stuff like that, right?
Or if you don't practice it, yeah.
Just don't do it.
Okay, well,
Shout out unsafe sex.
shout out to Software Underbelly. Anything else?
I'm gonna do my my cover art for my potential soft white underbelly
Oh,
episode.
God.
You guys ready?
Your concept album?
All right, let's go.
No. Like whenever I do an episode, dude. If they
When you do
if
an
they
episode
have
of
me,
Yeah. It's a man addicted to the worst things imaginable.
They have like fucking like ish addicts, crocodile addicts.
Yeah.
Fucking.
You would be the man addicted to seeing the worst things imaginable.
Yeah.
fentanyl addicts, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Soft white underbelly addicts. That's Josh.
All of the it's especially the fentanyl addicts that those are the
Dude,
best.
that's a tragic story,
It
dude.
genuinely is tragic.
It's fucked up, yeah.
That's great.
Anything else,
it for me.
Josh?
Also, an
That's it
endless
for you.
source
All right.
of entertainment.
All right.
I'm kidding.
Alex.
Well, I'd like to start off my time by counting down the top 41 seasons of Survivor. That's right.
There's 41 seasons.
Correct.
Is it still going?
Correct.
So what would you argue this would be if it has 41 seasons? Because we know your definition of a classic is 9 seasons, right?
Yes.
It takes
at least.
9,
Yeah.
oddly 9 you chose to make a classic.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is Survivor if it's 41 seasons into its run?
It is the Cy Young of television
Oh,
shows.
shit,
It is
dude.
the Babe Ruth. It is the Honus Wagner
Okay.
of television shows.
For the visual listeners, for the folks at home, clearly the other people that aren't in this room that know what that is. What were all those things you just said?
Those were old baseball players that are considered some of the greatest of all time. Even though you technically can't call them the greatest because it was before black people could play, so they were like, it's not really fair.
True.
It's like the best for white people.
Right.
I like how like white athletes in the back in the day were just like
Just fat fucks.
just basically Mario. Basically fucking Mario. They were smoking a cigar as they were running triples in
Yeah.
in baseball.
Yeah, and
Like
he's like, I'm
literally-
gonna hit the
At,
ball
like-
over there.
At like 1.6 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's like top speed.
just cranking leather, just like
Dude, if you go back and look at some of the footage of them, even just getting a hit and running to first base, they're like it takes like 30 seconds for them to get to first.
yeah.
They're all smoking and shit.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
they're eating World War II era morphine from a box.
They're
Yeah.
eating the There Are Too Many Movies meal from McDonald's.
Yeah, that's their diet.
They're-
Which is good.
They're eating the McRib before it was the McRib.
Yeah, just meat. Whatever meat they could get their hands
Whatever
on.
World War II mystery ration meat.
Just ground meat.
Just horses, pigs.
Brown, dude.
brown.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Survivor is, in my opinion, the greatest reality show of all time.
shocker.
And there's no competition because
Shouts to Danny McRae, dude.
Danny
So-
McRae.
He's on the latest season of Survivor.
Oh, I
if
haven't
you
started.
fucking knew anything about Survivor,
Here's the thing.
Person that brought up Survivor.
I haven't watched
shit
the
about-
most
doesn't
recent
know
one.
shit about Survivor,
Doesn't know
dude.
shit.
Oh.
I've watched 40 seasons. I'm waiting for the 41st to finish so I can binge it.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, all
Are we
right.
really shocked that this person brought up something and knows jack shit fuck all about it?
You can't say jack shit. Okay, what was
Just
season?
did.
What was season 16? Exactly. Fuck you.
Am I supposed to know that?
Yeah.
I'm busy watching Five-Head Cinephile movies. I'm sorry.
Oh, what, like devs for the 40th time so you
Yeah.
can finally understand it?
Yeah, and Tree of Life by Terrence Malick. In The Fountain, starring Huge Jacked Man.
The remake of Under Wraps.
You fucking love The Fountain, don't you? You
He loves it.
bitch.
Chris loves The Fountain.
Go throw a fucking coin around, bitch.
So how is
The Fountain, dude.
how's the 41st season of Survivor? Oh wait, you
if
haven't
you were
watched it
listening,
yet.
you would know that I'm waiting for it to finish so I can binge it.
Oh yeah, sorry. Here's the thing. I don't fucking listen to you because I don't fucking care. I'm literally just waiting for noise to stop coming out of your mouth so then I could start talking.
You sound like Charlie Brown's parents to me right now.
Yeah, exactly. Here, yeah, go ahead and talk. How's the 41st season of Survivor? Or the 40th season of Survivor?
Just like
Our
I
meal. I'm loving it.
Whatever.
get fucking destroyed. Also, I just started, haven't been able to get very far into it, but Netflix's Cowboy Bebop live action.
Oh, that's out?
It came out yesterday. I've only watched like the first episode, but fucking loving it.
Did they drop it all?
Yeah, 10
Nice.
episodes.
yeah,
They're on average about 40 minutes, so like twice the length of the normal episodes.
Fuck yeah.
Can a non-anime enjoyer appreciate?
100%.
All right.
Yeah. I think you could
Even
go in
even
and-
the anime. If you don't like anime, Cowboy Bebop is one of those few that I could recommend to fucking anybody. It's
Yeah.
so stylish.
Is this the one that has Mother's Milk from The Boys?
What?
Mother's Milk from the Boys? Oh no.
Oh
Oh, that actress you're talking about?
no, that's a dude from The Boys.
Oh, does he play Jet Black? I can't really. He's in a lot of makeup and prosthetics, so I can't really
I
tell.
don't know.
I don't fucking know. Never mind.
Whatever. It's good.
Real good, really good.
Nice.
Super stylish. It's like it's Tarantino-esque. It's a cosmic gum. It's really good.
There's just feet.
Just feet.
Just feet.
Just 40 minutes of feet each
Cowboy
episode.
feet bop.
Yeah.
That is an NFT on our Patreon. $5 a month. Opening bid for that joke. $300,000.
Fuck that. $500 million.
Congrats on owning the JPEG. Anyways,
You can't screen cap it. I'll sue you.
I own it. It's on the blockchain.
Imagine being
It's all
a,
imaginary.
It's a fucking monkey, dude.
imagine being a judge. You've just had a heroin addict, you've got a mom that abandoned her children, and then someone's like, he stole my photo online.
Honestly, dude, if NFTs were a little more interesting, if they were the TikTok I sent you guys earlier this week with the guy flipping off the gigantic ape, if
I would coin that.
if
Oh,
that
yeah.
was an NFT, I would love to pay for
Yeah.
that.
I would love to be the owner of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just that fucking giant monkey looking back and forth like what the
It's so silly. Like, if it's funny
just
how...
cursed memes. If cursed memes were NFTs,
For sure.
that'd be
Definitely.
great.
Yeah. Anyways, are you done?
No.
I feel like Doom Guy should curate NFTs.
He'd be good at it.
He would be good at it.
Right?
This is the 10th time we brought up Doom Guy.
Yeah, I was going to say,
In a
shout
row.
out for the.
Shout out to the blood relatives.
We just got to keep the streak going. We got to keep bringing them up.
Yeah.
Once per episode. That's his one.
Yeah.
Fuck the Eagles.
He's like, oh, you had me. You gotta admit, you had me in the first half. Anyways, what else you got?
Hunter x Hunter is an anime that I've been watching. It's very good. I'm in the second season out of 5 seasons, and when I'm done, I will give my review.
Okay.
I'm enjoying it so far.
Excellent.
Why do you hate anime so much?
I don't. It just doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, I get it.
It
I'm
gives
done
me
now.
anxiety.
Done now?
Yeah.
It gives me anxiety. It
Anime,
does.
not
Yeah,
just
what the
worst,
fuck?
Not the worst people imaginable, not murders.
a literal POV of a cop going, fucking stop or I'll kill you.
Not a body cam taking 4 slugs to the chest.
I just realized that. It does. It does give me anxiety because it's like, oh my God, they have to draw all of that. Like that is just
Yeah.
Fuck. That
that
sounds
sucks.
awful.
Yeah, there are several studios which are like renowned, and people every time a new anime from them comes out, they're like, "This is going to be good." But
It's like every frame took 3 hours to paint. It's
Yeah,
like, what are you
fuck
doing?
that. Stop motion, dude, also gives me anxiety.
Dude, no.
Won't watch Fantastic Mr. Fox. That took probably 1,000 years
Yeah,
to
Yeah.
make.
That's insane.
The man hours in.
You see that, you're like, oh my god, stop motion. That makes me anxious. I better go check in with the Appalachian Mountain people.
yeah,
The inbred mountain people.
I better go check in on the barking man. I watched that and felt only sadness.
Really?
Only
I laughed
sadness.
so much.
Oh
Here's
my
the
god!
thing, Josh lacks empathy because he's a psycho.
You know how empaths exist?
Yeah.
Josh is the opposite.
No wonder he's fascinated with serial killers is because he's one knife away from being one.
He's just taking notes. He's like, "Don't do this. They got caught."
I just wouldn't want to handle the cleanup. That gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
The cleaning up part.
Okay. Not getting caught.
Not the act of ending a person's life.
That's
Snuffing out their soul.
That sounds kind of empowering in a way.
Okay. We can cut you off whenever.
All right.
Well, no, keep going.
I mean, it sounds kind of empowering
I
in a
think
way.
what else have you been watching, Alex? I'd rather hear about what you've been watching than hear this serial killer basically.
I mean, we all know I've been watching Impractical Jokers.
No, you haven't. You're just saying that. You're just saying that.
I've been watching
Are you
Impractical
playing an
Jokers.
impractical joke?
Yuck.
Oh, fuck.
Chris, what you been watching?
What I just said was funnier than anything they've ever done.
Not true. You haven't seen the game where they sit in a room and people are they're like waiting to go to a survey and then they're making up names and they're calling out those fake made up names. That's fucking comedy gold.
Wow.
Like what? What's it? Give me a name.
There's one that looks like when it's spelled out, it could be an Indian name, and it's Indeep Doodoo. Holy fuck. So there's stuff like that.
Cut to them dying laughing in a trailer.
Oh yeah, for
fucking,
sure.
hey, call out the name Jack Me Off, and then cut to them fucking cry laughing into a new dimension.
That's me. That's me when I watch.
Fucking.
Someone like a grip is in the back just blowing his head off. Anyways,
I'm all done.
okay.
Sorry. Not great. Chris, what have you been watching, buddy?
Oh, you want me to do my watch list?
I guess it's an obligation more so.
Let me guess, the Gerber baby commercial. Roasted.
I've been watching. I'll kick it off with this. I watched Dune again.
It's taking you this long to get Dune?
No, I just enjoy it.
That's interesting.
Alex only needed one watch through
It's true.
That's cool.
to truly understand all of the intricacies.
I also speed read the book. Like I was like, and then I read it.
And
that's-
reading it out loud at the same time, right?
Yeah, I was like,
Like the fucking like dreams are messages from the deep voice. Like that's what happens when you read 1,000 words at the same time.
Yeah, you just Indian throat sing.
becomes one tone.
just fucking.
That's it.
That was
That's
the
chapter
Dune,
1.
That was the Dune voice.
Chapter 1 of Dune.
Yeah,
So you watched Dune again.
I did.
And you pick up anything new?
Yes. Well, one of my favorite things I noticed in this rewatch is how he is supposedly can kind of has visions from the future, like dreams or messages from the deep. Basically, that's him like kind of seeing the future.
Right.
And one of the things she says is, do things always happen the way you dreamt them? And he says, not exactly. A lot of the dream sequences in the beginning are like mirrored or flipped. They're either like they're quite literally just flipped, or characters are rearranged in the same shot. So
Okay.
you see a similar shot later, but it's not quite exactly what the dream was. It's like just a little off.
Okay.
It's really interesting. Like
That's cool.
Like the shot of Aquaman. Like he's like, I saw you at the with the Fremen, and it shows him with the Fremen like in his dream, and later he's actually when he's with the Fremen, it's flipped. It's just like he's standing a little bit further back, but it's the same shot. It's really cool.
That's
like
cool.
there's little like it just to illustrate how
details.
he just details how he sees the future, but it's kind of
It's not quite.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not quite.
And like also like the guy the guy he ends up, spoilers for Dune if you haven't seen Dune
For a 50-year-old book.
the guy he fights later in the movie, he is there's that moment in the helicopter or the little wasp copter where he's like, life is a motion, you have to go with it. And it sounds like the guy's training him, like in his dream or whatever. And then later the guy, the first time he meets him, he kills him. So it's like, that couldn't have been the guy that trained you.
Right.
So it's like, that's actually Zendaya training him, but he just doesn't remember it quite right.
Okay.
And then, you know, when he's walking through the desert with Zendaya, later the same exact shot, but it's with his mom. They're going through the cavern. And
that's
it's
very
like,
Freudian.
But he's following his mom. It's like the same exact shot, though.
That's
but
cool.
It is very Freudian.
I think. Did you happen to watch the or listen to the Christopher Nolan Denny V Q&A?
That sounds like Nut City.
Dude, Christopher Nolan interviews Denny V after like a post-screening Q&A.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking great, dude. It's like one of the first time Chris Nolan is like nerding out over another
That's awesome.
filmmaker's shit. It's pretty
yeah.
great. It's pretty great. Chris Nolan does that a lot. Like he'll do a lot of post-screening Q&As. He did one with Tarantino for Hateful Eight, and he did one for I want to say Dune V's last. Oh, Blade Runner, of course. Yeah, it's really cool. It's like 40-something minutes, but
Hell yeah. I'm going to check that out.
V worth it.
Do you still rank Dune above Blade Runner 2049?
They fight each other. Like each time I watch one of the
It's
other.
just what you're feeling.
Yeah, it's like...
They're
it's,
pretty different vibes.
they are. They're both futuristic, but one is analog and one is digital is how it is.
Yeah.
Like, there's no guns in Dune. you know?
One
It's
is
like,
dusty and one is real wet.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
One
digital.
Is, one is cyberpunk and one is Yeezy Season 6. you know?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like... It's just like dusty and... yeah, it's what you're feeling, like you said. It's tough to... Like, conceptually, I like Blade Runner more. But like the execution of Dune is so fucking amazing. The use of minimal space and atmosphere.
That's the thing where I feel like Blade Runner is... this sounds pretentious. No matter how you say it. It feels smarter than Dune does because Dune very much feels like a Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. Like, let's feed some information to these people.
Like high fantasy.
Yeah,
even.
these dumb
Yeah.
fucks that need to understand what's going on in this world, whereas Blade Runner doesn't do that at all.
True. I agree with that. But I think I'll have to see all three Dunes before like you
to
can make an
properly,
assessment.
yeah.
And by then, I think it's in its own category.
True.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
it's like it's not a one-off. It's like a trilogy, like Lord of the Rings. You
Exactly.
you have to look at it as a whole,
Yeah.
which will make it probably amazing.
That it would be hard to argue, especially since Dune EV did not direct Blade Runner. You know what I mean? This is a continuation of a film that already exists from Ridley Scott. You know, one of
Exactly.
our best directors alive currently.
Well, it's a great transition into another thing I watched. Two other things, basically.
Yeah, what was that?
Ooh.
Well, Ridley Scott I'll get to in a second. But Blade Runner, there's an anime 3D. I guess it's anime inspired. I guess we
cool.
wouldn't call it an anime. Blade Runner Black Lotus premiered on Adult Swim.
Conceptually looked pretty cool based on the trailer.
I haven't even heard of
Yeah.
it.
It takes place in 2039, and that's about it.
It's not the
just
same
like-
vibes. It's not as good characterization.
The music is good.
Okay.
I think it's really tragic how being in 3D, you have so much potential to do whatever you want, lighting and character-wise and
You mean it's like
design-wise.
3D modeled but not animated, like
No, it's
cartoon
3D.
It's
It's 3D.
Yeah,
Like a 3D. 3D. I don't know.
You mean like CG?
Like Transformers Beast
Okay.
Wars.
Have that look like Reboot, basically? Like Transformers Beast Wars and Reboot were like on the same engine? Is it like that?
No. It doesn't. It looks. It's cartoony. It's hard to explain. It's not like.
So it's not an anime, but
It's not. It's not drawn. Anime technically means like hand drawn, right?
yes.
You've never seen Beast Wars or Reboot, clearly.
No.
Okay.
No.
So you're not a cinephile.
What I'm trying to say is it's
It's
not
3D.
good.
It's 3D.
It's 3D. It's not good.
Okay.
Oh, it's not good.
It's not good.
Like 2016 Berserk.
I guess. Sure. It's just like it's weird and it's the voice acting is so off, the animation is off. Like I'm disappointed that they had being in 3D they can do anything and like the lighting is lacking and it doesn't look super interesting to me. Like the live action of both Blade Runner and Blade Runner 2049 look more interesting than this and like they're doing this one with computers.
They
So
can
it's like
do anything they want, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's-
In what way is
essentially.
it affiliated with Ridley Scott or Denny V?
It's not. It's just kind of like an extension of the Blade Runner universe. It's a completely separate story. It opens up on. Listen, this is why it's so like blah. It opens up on somebody that doesn't remember how they got there. It's like a student film opening where it's like, wait, I can't remember. And then they're trying to figure out what happened to them, and they're having flashbacks, and like,
Are they a replicant? Are they not?
And I just like a pilot's job. We talk about this a lot. The pilot's job is to hook you,
To suck you
in, and this did none of that. It was just like, okay, this person's wandering around, and it had no it had no cliffhanger ending. It literally had no ending to the pilot. It literally like just kind of cut off. I was like, that was it. Like credits started. I was like,
damn.
What just happened? They just got to an apartment.
Weird.
It was just so disappointing. And then I saw an article that was like, Blade Runner Black Lotus is way better sequel than Blade Runner 2049.
Okay.
And I turned into a human question mark.
Fucking
Yeah, that's so fucking.
become the Riddler.
I was like, how much did they pay for that Screen Rant plant? Because holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, don't check out Blade Runner Black Lotus. I watched the first 2 episodes, and it's a big snoozy.
Damn.
Fart from a butt.
Wow.
Yep. And this is a fan of Blade Runner universe, so
Lame.
That sucks.
prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong. Check it out.
Problematic.
And whatever. I also watched Ridley Scott. Speaking of Ridley Scott,
Right.
I watched a movie called House of Gucci.
House of Gucci.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
that came out.
It is good, but it is not what you expect.
Okay.
What would you expect going into House of Gucci?
Sort of a stylish Italian, sort of like a Jackie Brown type thing, where there's gonna be like a murder and there's a mystery and
So like a
someone's
serious drama thriller.
sure.
Okay, it's more like a dark comedy Coen Brothers movie.
Alrighty.
Very odd, very weird. Everyone is an Italian caricature in the movie.
It seemed like it from the trailers.
Like Lady Gaga has the most believable accent in the movie, and it's probably because she's Italian.
She's also one of the greatest actresses of our time.
She has an Oscar.
Great
for the
actress.
She's a
first movie she was in.
Great actress.
Great
She's
actress.
a fucking great actress, man.
But everybody else is like basically Super Mario in the movie. Like they literally are like, oh, papa, but I'm a Gucci and I've got some vision and ideas.
They're
And they're like, shut up. And he's like, oh, but the family drama. It's literally quite
Jesus.
like that.
They're like eating gelato while having sex in the parliament.
Yeah. They're like, don't put pineapple on pizza. They might as well have done that.
What did Darby think?
About the same.
Oh, right, yeah.
Shout out to Darby. She basically was like, this isn't not what I expected. Like we both enjoyed it because it was goofy. Like we were laughing.
Right.
Like it's about murder and like fucking assassinations and family drama and like it's like Succession in a weird way, but like it's fucking funny. The whole movie is funny. It's campy as shit, and you don't expect that. But it's like,
Would you recommend it as a comedy?
no, I just like I enjoyed what I watched, but it was just not what you expect at all, and it's over the top and like, I mean, some might argue that if it's over the top, that's what you'd want from a Gucci movie, right?
Sure.
If it's about the family of Gucci, one might expect it to be kind of over the top.
Yeah, but like, and maybe that's what he was trying to say. Like, look how fucking ridiculous the family is. It's silly. It's over the top, and maybe that's like the message. Like, isn't fashion silly? Isn't this family silly, etc.? But it's like at the end of the day, like it's still like some very serious topics. Like,
People died.
yeah, it's like Coen Brothers in a way, but not as like sophisticated.
Okay, yeah.
In a way, it kind of sounds like what you're saying. Sort of sounds like the tonal aspect of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
A little bit.
where it's like this is a very serious thing.
Yeah.
That has kind of like a comedic twist to it, and
Yeah,
it's
it's like-
really dark.
It's like, why am I laughing during this home invasion? Where it's like that. Where
Why
it's
is
like,
Charles Manson so cute?
Yeah, like it's a good comparison. But would I recommend it? Did I enjoy it? Yes.
All right.
Did I? It was it. I just like at the end of that, I was like, the director of Alien, huh?
Isn't
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Isn't Jared Leto in that?
He is. Jared
His
Leto.
makeup looks incredible.
He does. How come he never like? He always does a transformation thing.
That's true.
Isn't he always like unrecognizable?
I think part of that is like as an actor, like it's playing dress up in a way, and I feel like he likes pushing that boundary. Like, oh, I want to go for it and
Yeah.
like become that person.
Like, this is his
and, like he's having
vice.
fun with it in a way. In other movies, I can't speak for this movie.
Yeah, he's definitely having fun with it. It's funny, but it's like when you like if I saw this character in a comedy, hilarious, and he still was hilarious, but it was just like it seemed just tonally off. That's all I'll say.
Adam Driver.
He killed it.
Fuck yeah.
Love Adam Driver.
Yeah,
I feel like he's universally loved. Like, I've never
Yeah.
met anyone that's like, oh, fuck that guy.
You know what's crazy is like oftentimes you'll hear girls in particular be like, "He's hot sometimes," and I'm like, "No,
No, he's hot all the time.
as a man, I can be like, oh no, that guy's like an alpha fucking like
Yeah,
he's a dog, man."
yeah.
He could be like, I'm going to fuck you right now. And be like, no, what are you doing? Stop it. Don't do that.
Don't do that, Adam Driver.
Yeah, he's good. He's good in that. Anyways, I got a few more things to get through. Sorry. Sicario. Watch that again. I was on my Dooney kick.
Ooh, Sicario. That
Yep.
is just a
Fucking doof, 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 the movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Sicario is one of the best films in tension. Dooney's great at that. But the fucking like I always think back to like when I think of anxiety, honestly, dude, the scene I think of is the fucking cartel racing through that traffic jam at the
Yeah.
border.
The border scene.
Fucking shit,
Fucking
dude.
masterful.
That is just an example in legendary anxiety. Like,
Yeah.
Shout out to Roger Deakins, our boy.
Yeah. Coming from the man who is addicted to anxiety.
yeah.
It makes you feel new anxiety.
No, that's a masterclass in tension and thriller, and
Dude,
it's great.
wow.
The opening scene. If you can't watch,
Right.
just the opening scene of Sicario is just fucking phenomenal.
Benicio del Toro.
Murderous.
Absolutely fucking
And
murderous.
I'm gonna stand up for the sequel.
Fuck that stupid movie.
I think it's good. It's different vibes. It's sort of like Don't Brief and Don't Brief 2. Like, they're both good, but they're different vibes. And the first one is superior.
it's entirely different. The first one is superior. The second one is big shit.
Wow.
Big
You really don't
shit.
like the Sicario
I
sequel?
fucking hate it. They made Benicio del Toro into a fucking superhero.
I know that's
Yeah,
always
that's
your
true,
point,
yeah.
but like that to me.
Did
played
you
to
watch
his
it recently? Did you watch it right afterwards?
Nah, I did go down a rabbit hole of YouTube clips from it though,
Okay.
but I didn't want to pay
That's
for it. Again.
essentially watching it again.
Yeah, kind of.
I just feel like they
Spoiler free.
absolutely fucking ruined it, dude.
I mean, it's co-signed by Josh Brolin and Benicio del Toro. They're in it. I mean, it's like it's
Yeah,
not,
because
it's
they're
not a
getting
total.
the fucking bag, dude.
Yeah.
They're working
Yeah.
actors.
I would be in a movie if someone asked me.
yeah. I don't know,
But
man.
point being, it's not like some.
Ridley Scott.
It's not
But
like
Josh Brolin was in fucking Old Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
he was in the Spike Lee remake of Old Boy.
Yeah, but he probably didn't have any idea that that would end up the way it did. With the source material, it's like, how are you going to fuck this up? That was so
How are you
good.
gonna fuck this up? Let's get Spike Lee to direct the remake of Old Boy.
Yeah, one of the best Korean revenge films of all time.
Yeah.
But he's like, but Elizabeth Olsen's in this. Okay.
I don't know, man. I like that movie still. It's more actiony and like, was it needed? No, but the way
To me, it's like the Marvel Cinematic Universe got a handle of.
I get that. Like, he
one of the
became the
great-
Punisher.
Yes, dude. Just silly.
it's hard for me to debate you without spoiling anything, but on that. But
That's
I
an
like
interesting cop-out.
I like that it played into his mysticism of him being this like stone cold assassin that can't be stopped.
Yeah.
It was. So you.
He's so mad.
You can't. Yeah.
I can't wrap my mind around.
I like that. It's realistic.
What?
It's actually like we can't talk about it specifically, but if you're in the Discord, you know what I'm talking about.
It's not that though. That's not it. That's not that part doesn't sway me at all. It's just as a whole. And granted,
Just too actiony.
I only watch. Yes,
Turned into the Expendables.
yes.
I feel
The
you,
entire
yeah.
thing. It's not that. It's not what you're referring to. That's not the part that really pisses me off. It's the fact that they tonally changed the vibe of Sicario.
Yeah.
From this like you're saying, anxious, quiet, intense thriller to like Die Hard in a mall. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
That's what really bothered me about it.
Yeah, it is definitely like gloves off. Like, oh, we're now like the SWAT team for cartels.
Just a big action superhero adventure time.
Yeah, but you can't expect a director that is not Denny V to capture those same vibes.
Exactly. So then don't fucking make it.
Yeah.
Well, Denny V doesn't co-sign it, but I still enjoy it. Is the first one superior? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Did I enjoy the second one in the vein of the first one? Yes.
Fair enough.
Anyways, one more thing. I rewatched No Country for Old Men. Sorry, I have a long watch list.
Oh, baby.
I will just say that's a master fucking class in visual storytelling. Every single
Absolutely.
shot means something. Every single shot is about deduction and sheriff and like it's like Sherlock Holmes the movie. Like
Yeah.
you start with hunting, like he's following a blood trail, and then it's all quiet, no dialogue. Then it's the beeper scene when he's looking at the beeper, trying to find him. It's like every shot means something. Like every little, like when someone is chasing someone, or when just the details of like when the hitman takes off his boots, and you're like, why is he doing that? And then it cuts to him walking slowly in socks outside of the door. He's like, oh, it's stealth. Everything is just given to you on a platter with info. It's not like you need to. It's just a masterclass in visual
Yeah,
storytelling.
that movie's fucking flawless.
Exposition at all.
Yeah.
No
Just,
exposition.
just figure it out, dumb
And
fuck.
There's one specific thing I want to call out that I noticed on this is probably my fifth or
I
sixth
want the
time
filmmaker to yell at me, I'm smarter than you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
with the visual.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And here's one of those exact moments. So this I've seen this countless times, and I just noticed this on this rewatch. Spoilers for No Country for Old Men. If you haven't seen
Yeah.
the movie from 2007, go and fucking see this right now.
Fucking-
Javier Bardem, absolute murderous performance. Won an Oscar, right?
Quite literally.
Yes.
Okay. Or maybe nominated. Not sure. We're a movie podcast. Anyways, there's a scene where he goes to a bar clerk and he flips a coin, right? It's heads, he gets to survive. He does this every now and then because he thinks it's some sort of like fate thing. He thinks he's Two-Face from Batman, right?
Right.
There is at some point later in the movie.
Dose face.
Oh,
Oh,
'Cause he's
Got him.
Hispanic.
nice one. That's an NFT on our Patreon.
$500 million.
Later on in the movie, Javier Bardem is looking for the bag of money, whatever. He's searching in a hotel room, and he's using a coin to open a vent on the wall, right? Tommy Lee Jones decides to go in, sees that the lock has been blown off by his oxygen machine, and still goes, I'm going to do this. And he walks in, and Javier Bardem just decides not to kill him, right? It then cuts to a shot of the coin on the ground from when he took it off the vent. The coin is heads.
Oh.
And I was just like, it's not like he flipped a coin right there, but it
Yeah.
was just like this little
Just a little visual cue.
little
just-
visual of he let him live.
Yeah.
Heads. And then Tommy Lee Jones sees that, and then he goes into the bathroom, and the lock is still shut from the inside of the window, and so he's like, the guy's still in the room. It doesn't tell you this, but it's just there's a shot of the lock, and you just have to deduce that.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
inference from their face. Just,
Yep.
oh, dude.
And then Tommy
And
Lee Jones goes, he's still here, and he leaves. And Javier Bardem lets him live, right?
Yeah. It's just the visual cues, like cluing you in on everything, and not just giving you, like we're talking about, like not spoon feeding you all the information.
Mm-hmm.
But like, granted, all of those visual cues are important. Like you're saying, every shot matters.
Can I do one more for you?
Go for it, please.
So the ending, some people, do you guys remember the ending of No Country?
Yes.
Not quite.
He visits Josh Brolin's wife.
Yep.
Okay.
Some people think the ending is open to debate.
I mean, are we talking about the very, very, very ending?
No.
Or the last sequence?
Basically, did he kill Josh Brolin's wife or not? It ends with him going, I'm going to flip a coin. And she's like, I'm not going to call it. And then it cuts to him out on the porch, basically.
Okay.
Right.
People think it's up for debate. If you pay attention throughout the movie, it's not. Throughout the whole movie, he hates blood. He's always moving his boots around blood. He's always like, there's a shot of blood creeping towards his boots, and he puts it up. There's a shot of him checking his boots for blood after he kills people. At the end of the movie, when he leaves the porch, he checks his boots, and then he walks into the street, and then everybody knows the rest of the movie. But
Fuck.
he killed the wife. Is my point.
Dude, that's fucking.
It's just like, this is something I noticed on my, like, I was like, did he kill her? It's up for debate. No, it's not. If you watch it, it's
a nice, clear little visual.
yeah.
Is that your favorite movie by them?
Fuck, that's a good question.
I think it.
Now, by the way, my whole watch list gets a visual language kick just because The Plant is safe for the actual movie we're talking about this
Oh,
week.
yeah.
But I'm just gonna say,
It's up for debate. Arguable.
You could argue it, actually.
That's for Roger Deakins.
That
That's
wasn't
for Blade
your
Runner.
foot, so it doesn't really count. Is the thing?
Don't tell me how my kicks or not kicks count for the visual language kick.
Do they slap baseballs in baseball, or do they hit them with bats?
There he goes again, bringing up baseball, his favorite sport.
It's me, the baseball guy.
Favorite movie by Coen Brothers?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's got to be.
Really?
it's fucking fire. The
Fargo's
whole-
good, but I love the tone of this one. It's serious. It's not dark comedy. It's
Sure.
not-
True Grit is not on my.
I did not care for that,
It's
honestly.
good. It's just not like I wouldn't rush to buy it or own it ever.
I'm not a big Western guy.
Yeah. Plus, it's a remake, so it's like they didn't have very much creative leeway with what was going on there.
I know. True Grit is a film, but is it like a not shot for shot? But is it the story, the same story?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Hostels though.
Yeah.
What?
Hostels, Hostel.
Hostiles.
Christian Bale?
Hostile.
Okay, Christian Bale. good.
Hostiles.
That's a
You're
good
right.
one.
That one is fucking great.
It's a good Western.
I thought you were trying to say that was directed by the Coen Brothers. I was like, dude, what are you
Oh.
saying?
You're
Right
like, that was Eli Roth.
now? we were talking about Western, but
No. Yeah, I
That's
would. No Country's my favorite Coen for sure.
yeah.
What about yours?
Fuck, man. Fuck, dude. Resident Evil Apocalypse. I think
That's a good one.
That is a good one. Yeah. What about you, Alex?
It's hard because No Country for Old Men is one of the smartest movies ever.
Yeah.
And The Big Lebowski is one of the most stylish movies ever. I might have
wouldn't
to go Big
describe
Lebowski.
Okay.
You wouldn't say stylish?
As much as I love The Big Lebowski, I don't even think I would put that in my top 3 Coen Brothers.
Philip Seymour Hoffman?
I get it. I get it.
One of his.
You
one of
did go to college.
One of my favorite roles of his. Yeah.
I don't think I would even put that in my top 3 Coen Brothers films.
It's the most
Wow.
nothing story they've ever done.
It's pure nonsense
Yeah.
as far as just what's going on.
Yeah.
But
Would it be in your top 3 or
Probably
top 5?
it'd probably be. I'd have to see a list because I'm sure I'm blanking on some, but it's
Let's
probably
pull it up.
No Country, Fargo.
Let's
and
S tier or let's tier list the fucking Coen
tier list
Brothers.
Coen Brothers movie. I feel like I did this.
he
on
did
stream.
the Llewellyn thing, the fucking... It was a
the
Netflix
Tales
movie.
of New Ellen.
Yeah,
or something
like
those
that.
fables.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
heard
was-
that was whatever.
It was whatever. Yeah, it was fine.
I would honestly put Inside Llewyn Davis above The Big Lebowski. I think that is a fucking great movie.
It's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Have
dude.
not seen it.
It's fine. It's good. Enjoyable. Shout out to Oscar Isaac. He's daddy.
Serious
course.
Man is great.
Serious Man was really good.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Burn After Reading.
Oh, fuck. That's
Yeah,
a great
that's-
movie. That's in my... Yeah.
What the fuck is this? This is a crucifixion. Do you have
good.
any fucking idea what you're doing?
I will fuck you in the street.
John Malkovich's performance in Burn After Reading is one of the best things
Dude,
ever.
the Brad Pitt in the closet going, hey. pff.
yeah.
All right. Directed
It's a
features.
Schwinn.
Ready?
Yeah.
Blood Simple. That's their first one. Raising Arizona.
Oh, that's so
Good, but
too.
it's...
Miller's Crossing.
didn't see it.
Didn't see it.
Barton Fink.
That's a good movie.
The Hudsucker Proxy.
Shout out Powerpuff Girls.
Okay. Fargo.
Classic.
To follow Fargo with The Big Lebowski.
That's crazy.
That's a sick duology.
I think I would have to do
And then, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Oh, shit.
just banger after banger.
Damn.
Shit. From 96 to 2000, that is hard as shit.
Yeah.
That's a murderous killing spree.
For-
Dude,
yeah. Dude, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Fuck.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
It's the Odyssey, dude.
It literally is.
That's so fucking sick. Whenever I was in English class and someone taught me that, because I had seen...
It's like,
Dude, seriously, I had seen Oh Brother, Where Art Thou before that, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's the Odyssey," and I was like, "What?"
dude, the way they
The
do
Cyclops?
Yes. Oh my god, just a one-eyed dude, just
John Goodman,
fucking
dude.
shit.
Oh,
The
fuck.
song I'm blue.
That's got to be. Oh no, that may be my number one. All right,
Really? Over No Country.
let's see. Let's keep going.
Ugh.
The Man Who Wasn't There.
Didn't see it.
Didn't see it. Intolerable Cruelty. That's a great movie.
Great movie.
Shouts
Good
to that
movie,
movie.
yeah.
The Lady Killers. I did not.
Oh,
like
that's a good movie.
That was funny.
I didn't like it
Tom
growing
Hanks.
up.
Also
right?
a remake though.
Tom Hanks. It was a remake.
I was
yeah.
too young, and I was like, "They killed Tom Hanks now."
Spoilers for Lady Killers.
Yeah, from the fucking movie from 2004. Fuck off. No Country for Old Men 2007. Burn After Reading, following No Country for Old Men.
That's another fucking slapperino.
Damn. A Serious Man, fucking awesome.
Hail Caesar.
I
True
didn't see that.
Grit,
It's fine.
Inside Llewyn Davis, Hail Caesar, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs,
Yeah.
The Tragedy of Macbeth.
That one's going to slap hard, but that's only one of the Coens.
True.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think the other's executive producing, though.
Okay.
sure.
We'll see.
That's going to slap.
Yeah.
Visual language out the fucking ass. on
Yeah,
that one.
No Country's probably number one.
Yeah.
That's number one. Oh Brother is number two
Okay.
for me. Fargo.
Fargo and Raising Arizona like epitomize 90s cinema to me.
Yeah,
that
true.
is 90s cinema.
Very
bro.
Yeah.
true. Very true.
The fucking wood chipper, dude.
Oh, dude.
Come on.
Iconic.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Just the
You
way they
can't
deal
not-
with violence is
Yeah.
so fascinating. Where
Yep.
it's so matter of fact.
It's
Yeah.
like they make you smile at it.
Killing Brad Pitt in the closet in Burn After Reading, dude. Come on.
Just like
Hot
bop.
just getting bopped. They handle the death the same way I feel like Quentin Tarantino does. Like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
so similar,
Agreed. Yeah.
and like you don't know when your favorite character is gonna get fucking clapped. Do you know what I'm
Anybody's
saying?
on the
Totally.
cutting board.
Yeah.
Understandable.
I
yeah.
love that. All right,
That was fun.
Good stuff.
Shout out to Coen Brothers.
that was just my three. What about you guys?
No Country, Fargo, Burn After Reading. In that order.
Oh, Brother's not even on your top three.
I would say No Country, Oh Brother, Big Lebowski.
Fair enough.
All right.
Can't go wrong. You can't be wrong.
That's what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps, dude.
You see what happens when you don't the
Look-
TV edit?
Type in the Big Lebowski dub. Play it for the show.
All right.
Play it for our visual listeners.
I don't know what
Make this an interactive 4D experience. Type in the Big Lebowski Alps. I'm sure it'll come up first thing on YouTube. The most egregious Comedy Central dub to ever exist.
Crowd over here. A little pencil stonewalling me.
Walter! What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Here you go, Larry. You see what happens? You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens? This is what happens, Larry. You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps? This is what happens. You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens, Larry? This is what happens when you feed us scrambled eggs. What happens, Larry?
That's about it. That's all I need.
Stranger.
So for the folks listening,
That's
that was the
bad.
Comedy Central censored dub.
That's pretty bad. But that's John Goodman doing it.
It sounds pretty
sounds-
perfect.
No, he
pretty
did, he
good.
did that dub for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, that's him.
That's crazy.
But
right?
even in the context of the movie, fucking huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
anything else would have been fine.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
He could have said frick.
You frick a stranger in the butt.
Yeah.
Great. Chris, was that it for you?
That's it for me. Just that 30
Nice.
minutes.
Alrighty.
Let's get to this piece of shit.
Let's get to Red Notice.
Red Notice.
Alex, you should kick us off.
This is what Ocean's 14 could have been.
Right. But instead it was Sandra Bullock.
Yes. With a bunch of Rihanna. She was in that, right?
Rihanna's in
She
it.
wasn't that.
Yeah.
Rihanna.
Okay, I liked this and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
It was just exactly right in the fucking middle. It was a dad movie.
Yeah.
For sure.
Dad heist movie for
Big
sure.
dad vibes.
There's really not much to say about it.
Yeah, I'm glad we have a hefty watch list because this is a pretty simple movie.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think, to
Oh,
break
yeah,
down.
for sure.
And this is definitely one of those movies where the dad would be like, "That twist is smart." at the
That
end,
was
though."
great. I didn't see that coming
It's a
because
smart twist, though.
There were plenty of funny moments in this.
Yeah.
And I feel like it lacks in a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
It lacks in visual language.
For sure.
Okay.
Except the drone shots.
Yeah,
Those were cool.
Those were really cool. Like
Shout out to
especially
the racer drone. I
they're
talk about it a
fast.
lot.
Fuck yeah.
I think that's the next trend of sweep Hollywood. This, Michael Bay's about to do it in that new movie. The FPV.
Ambulance.
Yeah. FPV racer drones. That stands for first person view racer drones. And those are these people that fly around these little tiny little GoPros. They're locked in a VR headset. You see these guys standing off side of set with a little remote controller, like
That's sick.
fucking zipping around. But they get really cool shots.
Yeah.
Fast as fuck.
Fast
Yeah.
as fuck, boy.
This is a
the-
big director too. He just did Shazam. I think he's doing the next Shazam.
Oh, he did?
I think so.
He did
I don't know that
Skyscraper.
for sure. I don't know that for sure.
He did Skyscraper.
Oh, okay. That's a
that,
good movie.
that was a rock movie, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He also did Central Intelligence,
That was a funny movie, actually.
another rock movie.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Let me say this though: Central Intelligence is a funnier, better action movie than this one.
It's a smart movie.
Well, it's
No.
called Central Intelligence.
It has intelligence in the name. That is a funnier movie than this movie.
Yeah.
And it has better action. But if you want visual language out of a funny action movie, look no further than Hobbs and Shaw. That movie, visually and comedically, is one of the best, dude.
I can't tell if you're joking.
No, I'm absolutely not joking. But you haven't seen it.
Yeah, true. But it's also Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
It is fucking a feast for the eyes.
It is a fight of bald men.
Yeah.
It is great, dude.
Two bald steroid.
Two
fight-
dicks rubbing against each other.
Yeah, you want two strong dicks fighting each other? That's the one you go to. That movie's fucking great, and I did watch that one recently again, and it's just, yep, that's what I want out of a big, dumb, stupid action movie.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but I
This-
don't remember it being exceptional in any way.
Really, dude?
It's a spin-off of the Fast and Furious series.
and
What did
and better than any Fast and the Furious that has come out in probably 10 years.
Well, none of them are good, though.
they
not
are-
big shoes to fill.
yeah. Some of them are good. I thought Fast 5 was a good movie.
I like the song from Tokyo Drift.
Do, 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 do. It
Fire.
goes just like that.
Really?
Like I
That's
nailed
literally
it.
how
Like
it goes.
I
Do you
actually-
have perfect pitch?
I actually fucking nailed it. Yeah, I do. Thank you for asking.
Nice.
Oh wow,
Pixel perfect.
Pixel perfect pitch.
Yeah, I said it.
Nice.
great. I feel like the plot of this movie is something that you would come up with your friends playing pretend
Yeah. On a trampoline.
on a Saturday afternoon.
I am the art thief. It's like cops and robbers. the
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you didn't know that I was actually the thief too. And everyone's
double-
like, you can't do that. You can't play the guy and then be the thief at the end.
movie. Yeah, exactly. It's an elementary script for sure.
For sure. And
Yeah.
this cost more money than Dune.
Yep.
It looks like it. It looks very like the overall like the globe trotting aspect is something I usually love in a movie.
Yeah.
It makes it feel big, like an adventure.
It was all shot in Georgia.
Fucking great.
It looks like they went everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like Georgia, and that's about it.
Really?
Yeah, they went to Rome, I think, for
Oh,
was
okay.
part of it, but then COVID. So,
But then COVID ravaged Italy. So
and then we had a global pandemic.
Yeah.
So
That's one of my notes. You know what, dude? The immediate car crash I thought was funny. Because I thought it
Yeah.
was going somewhere.
True.
And then,
It
of
was
course,
funny.
you have the fucking Beastie Boys. And then he immediately crashes. I thought
Yeah.
that was fucking great.
that was great. They turned that cliche on its head.
yeah.
Yeah.
Although it was already done in a prior rock movie when he jumps into that other helicopter. That's a thing he's done in another movie. And he falls. Oh, no, he tries to jump across a skyscraper and he falls to his death.
If we're talking,
Is that in the movie Skyscraper?
No, it was the other guys, I think.
yeah, if we're talking
yeah.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson tropes, there are an abundance of them in this.
Mostly testosterone and human growth hormones.
All right,
Right.
That's a
I'll
trope.
I'll just ignore that.
That's a
But
trope, right?
He
there
eats
is-
chickens that have been given human growth hormone.
Yeah. He shoots baby stem cells right into his spine.
I mean,
If I
nothing wrong with
could,
it.
if I could afford it, I'd do that.
Just
Hell yeah.
chicken and rice in Iron Paradise.
just chicken and rice and
chicken rice in
plates.
Iron Paradise.
Hell yeah, dude.
Is that what he
good
calls
DMT.
the gym?
Yeah. He's in the jungle yet again.
Oh,
He
that's,
is.
that's a callback to Jumanji.
You got to put the Rock in the jungle. Well, no, not just Jumanji. The Rundown,
Oh shit! What was that
Jungle?
other one?
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
What was the other one he did around the time of the rundown?
In the jungle also.
No.
Oh, I know. It doesn't fucking matter.
yeah, you're right.
Ah,
Fuck.
Yeah.
He's been in plenty of jungle movies.
The Rock belongs in the jungle.
He's a brown man.
Okay, I wasn't gonna take it there.
He's a big brown man.
I was more.
That's
of
what
like,
American audiences want. Is what you're saying.
I was saying he was a rock. That's like a
No, we
natural
got your
thing.
point, Chris. Brown. No, I'm not gonna.
Leave that.
Yeah.
We understand what you think about brown people, and that's cool, Chris. As your friend of 10 plus years, that's fine.
We already knew that though.
Yeah, granted, of course.
Okay, there's something that I hated about the movie, and it's how it started. The narration of
Oof.
a fucking TV doc.
That was
Yeah.
pretty
I
bad.
hated
The
that.
exposition in this movie is pretty offensive.
You could have completely
Almost
removed
as
that.
offensive as what Chris just said. about
Almost.
brown people in
Yeah.
general.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the stack of steroids that Rock takes. You thought you were offended by
Whoa.
that.
So because he is his ethnicity, he doesn't get to do that?
What are you talking about?
That's what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
Hashtag Chris is a vehement racist.
All I'm saying is The Rock eats a lot of chicken and rice
Yes, that's accurate.
and naturally grows his muscles with the iron. Paradise.
And tequila.
Yep, which he drank in the film.
Terramana tequila. And also Aviation Gin.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts to those two sponsors.
It's about drive. It's about power.
Yes,
It's about selling bullshit to all your fan base.
I vow that by the end of December of this year, I will have the same muscle mass as Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
That's in like less than 60 days.
Okay.
Okay.
I can do it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I have drive. I have power. I eat the There Are Too Many Movies meal.
From McDonald's, dude.
Yeah.
Pure protein.
That's
And fruit, blueberries.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's all the food pyramids.
Muffins, blueberries, rib meat,
Yeah.
bread.
It's all you need in a
Ground
in a
brown.
diet. Ground brown sauce.
Ground mummies.
It's got that mummy brown sauce.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
But yeah, you could have completely removed that intro exposition and just had it start at the heist.
Nah, man. Summer fun, top down, 3-head convertible fun time.
That is
Gotta
true.
explain
Gotta
it.
explain
That
it,
is
man.
true.
Gotta explain it to all the dads.
Wait, where the fuck am I? Is how 3-heads start movies.
Yeah.
Right when fade up from black. Wait, what the fuck?
Play. What is the where am I?
Like, so you're in Italy and there's this painting and then these people are gonna stop it and like, okay, I'm grounded now.
Yeah.
Fucking
I'm here.
Fuck.
I'm here.
I'm with you.
I can't just deduce what's
By
happening.
the time they get to Milan, he's fucking.
fucking in the 5th stage of REM sleep,
Doing fucking recursive snoring like Kenny G.
deep sleep apnea. It's in his sleepy ass.
Oh fuck.
Anyways,
Oh god. Recursive REM sleep. That's pretty good.
so yeah, this is
It's like you're
basically-
breathing in and out simultaneously.
For an hour and a half.
like a fucking jazz musician.
Yeah. Air is literally just flowing
Just
through.
a circle.
That's pretty great.
So this is basically National Treasure meets Uncharted,
Yeah.
and but a worse version of it. I will say it's not nearly as offensive as I thought it was going to be.
No,
I didn't know what to expect. I didn't watch a trailer.
I mean I liked The Rock and Ryan Reynolds together. I wish there was more Gal Gadot in it.
Always. That's just a fact of
She's
life.
a great actress.
She's a great actress.
One of the greatest. My Jewish queen.
What annoyed you more about the movie, Chris?
Well, right off the bat, the poster.
Yeah,
It's just like you could change the color on that and make it any other. The next Rock movie could be the same picture, cut and paste, new people. It's like it's just them standing,
right.
and
Yeah.
it's like okay, like you just look at the poster and you're like, oh, I know exactly what I'm in for. Ryan Reynolds, The Rock, and the pretty thing to look at. It's like the muscle guy.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah, by saying that, I'm obviously referring to Ryan Reynolds. But there's The Rock, Ryan Reynolds, and the great actress Gal Gadot. But you just see that and you're just like, that's the trifecta of 3-head. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3-head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's like muscle, sarcasm, comic relief, and eyeball relief.
Fair enough.
Pretty to look at, great actress Gal Gadot.
Great actress.
Great acting in this movie.
Yeah, I mean they're just themselves.
She's the bishop.
Yeah, they literally are just playing. Like they could have had their characters be named The Rock, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot.
Quite literally, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, "Hey, pretty woman," and then he's like, "Hey, comic relief." And he's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, muscle man."
Yeah.
Called the movie The Archetype.
Yeah. He just slowly turns into the free guy, like buff guy by the end of the movie.
This is a better movie than Free Guy.
It is.
I would agree. I would agree with that.
It was better than Free Guy.
I agree.
I will say that.
Ryan Reynolds was pretty funny in this.
Yes.
Yeah,
And-
but I
and-
like Ryan Reynolds though.
Here's the thing. He has his thing. And that's great. He's going to continue to be doing his thing. Does it get old in some movies? Yes. Is it better in some and worse in others? Yes. It was pretty good in this round. I wish it was like it's best in Deadpool when he's like gloves are off
Yeah.
and he's got a team of writers.
Right.
But you know what I mean.
But it is essentially that character. Like
Yes.
that's what makes him that.
Exactly. Exactly. But I'll agree. I totally agree. Way better than Free Guy.
But not as good as Hobbs and Shaw. I'll say that as well.
Okay.
On Hobbs and Shaw's dick right now.
Yeah.
That's a great movie, dude. And I don't think people appreciate it enough.
Enough.
I can definitely say, like, even as a big fan of The Rock, like there are definitely movies that are not good and there are some that are.
What would you say is the worst Rock movie? Is it The Tooth Fairy?
That's fucking terrible. I mean, there's Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Journey 2?
Journey to
the
Center-
Earth.
The
The
Earth.
Earth.
The Earth. Right?
Shit, I'm sorry.
You fucked that up.
Yeah, I did.
It's a movie podcast.
But The Rundown is a good movie.
Rundown
For
is a
real
good
is,
movie. Is a
yeah.
good movie, yeah.
Walking Tall is a good movie.
That was the other one I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
That's not in the jungle, man.
Oh. Mm.
It might as well be.
Nope, it's just in a small town
It's basically the Rundown 2.
where The
Yeah.
Rock plays Buford Pusser.
That's a great name.
I'm just kidding. The remake.
It's a fictional name, right? So they could have chosen any name.
Nope.
In any name.
The original Walking Tall, his character's name was Buford Pusser. And
It's a
then
real-
in The Rocks, they were like, no, we're going to change that name.
Yeah.
You change that name.
Yeah.
So from fucking Ding Dong Frangle. Fucking the worst names of all time.
This just doesn't have it, man.
Let's get back to Red Notice, though. The scene when they steal the egg from the vault. Shout out to every.
You mean in Sotto Voce's vault?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to every guard that's basically the NPCs from Metal Gear Solid during this whole movie.
They're like broken AI Splinter Cell guards.
Yeah, they're like, I have my path and you can predict it, and I do not turn around no matter what. Unless you shoot me in the head, I'm not going to turn around.
Yeah. You could shoot right next to my head and I'd still be like,
Huh? Guess it was nothing.
yeah, must have been the wind.
Huh? Guess it was nothing.
That's pretty bad.
Straight up AI NPCs.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. They had like their routines and then they like crop. It's like, this
Like,
is
you're
dumb.
paid for the routine. Don't look around.
It was so dumb.
Yeah.
And also they're like, hey, the vault room is being cracked open, and then they check their cameras and there's not one on the vault or in the vault.
Yeah.
Like they've got cameras everywhere.
Honestly, I wish that this is some. I mean, granted, I'm going to go off on a fucking tangent here, but like when we talk about the Coen Brothers movies, where it's like idiots doing really important things, like the Fargo, you know what I mean, when they're robbing people and shit. It's like
Yeah.
dumb people doing this. But it's like here, the dumb people are the people around them and not the actual robbers, and that's less interesting.
Yeah. It's because it's like, oh, the robbers are smarter than everyone in the room, and they're always gonna get it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, okay.
So it makes it more impactful whenever like the people that you care about are just bad at everything.
Yeah, and they're fucking it up.
If Ryan Reynolds was just a dumb fucking piece of shit,
Yeah.
that just happened to be able to steal some shit and get caught all the time, like I feel like that would be funnier.
Yeah, because it feels like there's actually something on the line, because you might actually be guessing, oh, is he going to get caught? But in this, you're just like, he'll be fine. He's
Yeah.
the guy.
Yeah,
He's
he's
Nathan
smarter than everyone. He has a plan for everything. Like,
Yeah.
this is silly. Like we've had enough of that before, and it would just be funny if they were just bumbling fucking idiots.
Yeah, and it's funny you mentioned that. Speaking of like invincible people, like that, like Nicolas Cage in National Treasure and Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible.
In every Tom Cruise movie.
Yeah, both of those people were considered for roles in this movie, by the way,
Oh wow,
which is like
Nicolas Cage and Tom Cruise.
apparently.
That would have been fucking hilarious.
I know Chris Pratt was up for the role as well.
That makes sense.
He's every role now, though.
He's Garfield and
In Garfield Strikes Back.
Super Mario.
Wait, is he literally Garfield?
Yes.
Shout out to Gothfield
What?
in the Discord.
Yeah.
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 That's a deep cut for our Patreon subscribers.
$5 a month.
$5 a month. You can find out what Gothfield is.
Yeah, this just didn't have it.
Josh is just out of neurons. Like
No, it's just wasn't what I wanted it to be.
a little too long too.
Yeah.
Too much seriousness.
Yeah.
It's like just be fucking stupid.
Just
Trying to
be
be
a
a
goofy, fun time.
Trying to be a smart comedy thriller.
No.
Yeah, whatever. I will say the torture scene with Gal Gadot.
Oh, that's fucking...
10 out of 10 would let Princess Diana fucking electrocute my balls all the time.
Was a
Any
great
day.
torture scene. Was a fantastic torture scene.
Woo!
I would say it was
Electric.
It was cinema.
It was absolute cinema.
That was cinema.
I liked when she was in the Russian prison and she was dressed exactly like Ivana Humpalot from Austin Powers, but way better.
Way better.
Just one of the best.
She is one of the best things about this movie.
Yeah.
Easily.
And the world, dare I say.
Fair enough.
Oh no, Gal! Please don't put those clamps of electricity on my nipples.
Oh, you're going to put that on me and then fucking torture me and you're just going to stand there and smile at me in your red lipstick? Oh no.
Until I tell
Oh,
you.
no.
Until I tell you where the eggs are. Oh no. I keep forgetting.
Boner.
Great actress. Yo, the Ed Sheeran camo.
That-
I can't talk. Ed
That was
Sheeran
fucking hilarious.
cameo was hilarious.
That was good.
That was really fun. He's like, come on then, swinging his guitar.
Yeah.
That was fucking hilarious.
It-
And you just hear like gong gong.
Yeah.
Like, you're like,
Strings popping off and shit.
that was hilarious.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Really fun. I was in Game of Thrones.
So
Fucking
good.
That was pretty good.
That was a really funny little cameo. I liked that.
And I've also been overexposed to Ed Sheeran lately because every time there's an ad on YouTube, it's the same 6-second clip from his new album, and he was on SNL. So seeing him in that was actually really funny.
Yeah, it's good.
This feels. Do you guys remember Michael Mann's Thief?
Yes.
I talked about that very briefly on the show.
Yeah.
Great visual language, really in-depth storytelling.
Sure.
This feels like Michael Bay's Thief.
Totally.
100%.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
If they were like, "Hey, Michael Bay, how about you? You
Yeah.
take on this
This is one
serious heist thriller with art thieves."
Totally.
He's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. He's like, oh, is there? It has all the Michael Bay tropes: action,
Globetrotting.
like pseudo wit. Yes, globetrotting, pseudo witty dialogue, and then
The most attractive women you will ever fucking
exactly.
see.
But
Just like it's actually upsetting how hot.
It's demoralizing. You're like, what am I doing?
like, so there are humans like that. Great.
You're just like, "Fuck."
Yeah, basically. Just makes you angry.
It's like someone gave you a crystal ball and was like, this is the PlayStation 15. You'll be dead by the time it exists.
Dude, just imagine. Like, do you remember seeing Megan Fox for the first time?
Yeah, exactly.
And like how upsetting that was.
exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
okay. All right. Cool.
Great.
Yep.
That's what looking at Gal Gadot is. Every shot, like, oh wow, how is that possible for human?
Yeah, this movie is
Evolution.
one sparkler explosion away from being a Michael Bay movie.
Oh, for sure.
If there was an explosion and you saw a little, the little sparkler Japanese
yeah.
fireworks that he has in all of his movies, the illegal fireworks.
Got to make it look good.
Yeah, that's all he ever.
There is pretty egregious CGI in the movie, though. Did you...
It was more so the green screening of
The
everything.
bull scene.
The bull was not the best, but also, I mean, there are spots where they're like, they get blasted by a rocket or something like that. And obviously you can't blast a human with a rocket, but
They did all their
Not
own
according to
stunts.
Michael Bay.
that's true.
Dude, the footage coming from some of Michael Bay's sets for Ambulance. Have you seen that?
Ambulance.
Oh, sorry.
I've seen one clip, and
Yeah.
it looks fucking
It's
crazy.
like where a whole camera crew almost gets run over by a car. It's just like, yeah, that's up to
Keep
code.
rolling.
Yeah, rolling.
Yeah. You should have got out of the way. I told you it would happen.
Yeah, that's
Dude's a psychopath.
Yep.
For sure. Have you heard TJ Miller talking about working with Michael Bay and like how he's like on purpose a fucking asshole on set.
What?
On purpose.
Yeah.
But not like Kubrick style.
No, in a way, he treats the crew like shit so that they can bond and work together as like their own unit aside from the director, so they could care about being there more. Was that the psychology behind it, Chris?
I mean, I don't remember exactly, but what you're saying makes sense.
Right. It's like they can
sounds like
bond over the
hating
director
him.
being an asshole as opposed to bonding over like these set conditions suck or whatever it is. Or like
So he knowingly puts them through such a shitty set, but will cover it up with his shitty behavior so that they concentrate on that more.
Yes.
It's just a lazy excuse for him being like, oh, actually, when I'm an asshole, I'm a 5-head.
Yeah.
That's like what he's trying to
I
say.
hate that.
Yeah.
It's like, that's such a, wow, what a great psychological mental chess game you're playing with your crew. Michael Bay.
Yeah.
The fuck, Bayhem.
14-year-old popcorn maker.
Yeah, why don't you set off another sparkler, Michael Bay? Like, the fuck are you talking about?
Why don't you go throw up on stage at another TV presentation?
Dude, he didn't throw him on stage, did he?
Oh, pretty close.
Check it out. Google Michael Bay throws up on stage.
He didn't throw up on stage.
He did this.
He just walked away.
He did. He went.
No, he goes.
It comes out the sides.
He's got bubble cheeks and he's got one finger on his lips.
Yeah. Yeah. So shout out to Michael Bay. Did you guys see all the fucking the shout outs to Indiana Jones in the movie?
Oh yeah, that was real subtle.
That
I
was
like how
really
subtle where they made him dress up exactly like Indiana Jones and then had him whistle the theme.
Yeah, that was a subtle 5-head Easter egg nod to the
And
classic
the
Indiana
Nazis
Jones
and
movie.
Oh yeah,
the
there were
car.
Nazis too
Yeah.
because Indiana Jones fights Nazis.
And then that entire chase scene.
The underground bunker underground.
Yeah, then the
It leads to the waterfall.
yeah, and then quite literally the there was a box in there that was a shout out to Ark of the Covenant. Like one of the boxes, if you saw in the background, was labeled the same as one in Ark of the Covenant. It's like whatever.
That the
His
design.
dad was Indiana Jones.
Yeah, he was a professor. So,
Yeah.
or his mom was. Whatever the
This
fuck.
is actually kind of interesting. When Hartley arrives at the masquerade party, he hands security an invitation with a QR code on it. If you pause it and scan the QR code with your phone, it'll actually take you to a blooper reel on YouTube that's unlisted.
Oh, that's cool.
That's kind of cool.
Did you watch it?
Nope.
All right.
It's a blooper reel with Ryan Reynolds. Like the whole movie's a blooper reel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The design of that underground bunker leading into a fucking waterfall cove was like 90s video game level design.
Yeah, it's
It
Uncharted.
didn't make any sense.
It's Uncharted, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but honestly, dude, that Uncharted movie looks like dog shit.
Yeah,
It does.
this movie is probably better than the Uncharted movie is going to be.
I
True.
100% agree with that. That looks like horse shit.
It
And
does
it's-
look so bad.
It's so egregious that have you seen the Nathan Fillion fan-made short film he did for Uncharted?
no.
Borderline perfect.
Sounds great.
You got to check
That
it
guy
out.
looks already. I don't know anything about Uncharted, but that guy looks like the guy from Uncharted.
Yeah, he looks perfect.
Yeah.
Dude, you got to check that out. It's so good.
No one, including multiple anonymous henchmen, museum and prison guards, were shown dying in the movie.
Yeah.
Not a single death, quote unquote. Don't you love that?
Even the guy that fucking got head gonked by a bull,
Yeah, right?
like
Yeah.
his head's just a fucking U.
They have Disney deaths where it's like
Yeah.
It's
You
like-
just fall.
they just fall. Yeah, it's like anybody that fell or off camera. Like, despite there being like 7,000 rounds of ammunition fired in this movie,
Yeah.
in this, like no one took a single hit. It's so dumb. Whatever. I just thought that was stupid.
Also, the part where Ryan Reynolds' character gets confronted in his fucking pretty fire ass home, and
Yeah.
the Hartley hands him his glass, then walks a circle around him, and then takes the glass back. What was the point of that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's strange. Honestly, to probably reiterate that is aviation gin.
Oh, you're right.
Probably, yeah.
Like, let's not forget.
He's like, we're gonna put my shit in this, right? Because that's the only reason I'm doing it.
So, do you guys want to guess how much money all of them were offered for their roles?
The Rock, 15 mil.
I think at least 20 or 25 a piece.
20 or 25? What's
20.
Well, I think The Rock got offered more because isn't he the highest paid actor?
He gets paid. This is his movie essentially. Like, this is his production company. So
True.
Oh, okay.
Here's
Didn't
the
know
thing. He gets paid enough. You ever thought about that? You ever thought about that?
arguable.
You could argue that no amount of money will ever be sufficient no matter what, and you should keep piling it like an Egyptian pharaoh.
Here's the thing. I look at, dude, for the record, they each made $20 million for their roles.
Nice, dude.
Nailed it.
Shouts to me, dude.
Nice.
So if that were me, I'm done working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm going to fix Flint now.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit in a chair.
Yeah.
Why do you keep doing stuff? Why do people keep doing stuff after that? Like, oh, they made $100 million on this movie.
Once you get there, you don't want to stop.
I guess
they just
leveled up.
Isn't that an
just
actual
Egyptian pharaoh it.
psychological condition?
Yeah.
Where once you attain a certain level of wealth, it's like an addiction. You literally cannot stop.
Yeah.
Weird. I guess that makes sense.
Why do you think we bought these hoodies for, upwards of $90 a piece?
Quality.
I mean, mine was $300 or $400.
All right, Alex. I pointed specifically at Chris and I.
Yeah.
Well, mine's more than both of yours combined. I just want to reiterate that.
Did you buy 30 of them?
No, just the one.
Okay, so then that makes no fucking sense. Because that's Target.
No, this is Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Louis Vuitton, sorry.
Yeah, Louis Vuitton would
get
make
it
a
right.
waffle fucking bullshit ass fucking hoodie, dude.
Sorry, I'm comfortable as shit eating my McDonald's meal.
A thermal waffle fucking pour some syrup on you, you waffle bitch.
I'm a sweet bitch.
Another fun fact.
I love you,
Did you guys know in preparation for his role, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson studied muscles to be the muscly guy?
Studied muscles.
I can't tell if you're joking. What do you like? He opened up Grey's Anatomy and went to muscles.
I don't know. It's just a fun fact I wrote down. That's all. I got another fun fact for you.
All right.
Did you know to prepare for her role, Gal Gadot studied looking good?
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
It's just a fun fact.
You don't even have to tell us that. You could just, have you seen a person?
Yeah. Just a little fun trivia for you guys.
Is she the most beautiful person in the world?
It's
Arguable.
She's up there.
Arguable.
Lady Gaga, Gal Gadot, me.
That's heavily arguable.
I guess you could argue it just like you could argue anything.
She's one of those where it's like, I just give up. Like it's over.
She could say, I like you, but I'd like you better without arms and legs. And I'd go, I'll be right back.
You come back as a human torso.
Hey, am I good now?
Yeah. Anything else on this movie, guys?
Let's see. A scarf on the Rock. Don't wear scarves, you're the Rock.
Yeah. Don't wear scarves.
I liked some of the roasts they had on The Rock, where he's like, "Hey, does your head look like a penis from the back?" And then it's just a shot of him from the back, and he's like, "That's pretty."
Of course, I can fly a helicopter.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked those aspects. I just want more of that and less of like serious action.
Yeah, didn't know what you
Let's
are.
break into this
More-
fucking safe, dude.
Yeah, more
or-
of the banter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Ryan Reynolds ran circles around The Rock in this situation as far as witty banter, but maybe that wasn't The Rock's
No,
character.
The Rock played like sort of the straight man in this for the most
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
Honestly,
He's
dude.
like, haha, I'll rip your fucking spine out.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like if the stakes were lower in this, it would have been a better movie. Like if it were
Like stealing one car.
stealing like to the
stealing
level
a
of
Civic.
Stealing a tire.
dude, to the level of like Bad Santa, like, oh yeah, the mall's closed, we got to steal money. Like if it were like that and less actiony and more just stupid people
Then
doing
it's just
that.
Pain and Gain.
Yeah, and that's great, dude. Pain and Gain's fucking fun.
Shout out Michael Bay.
That's
Yeah.
that's another really good Rock movie.
Michael Bay tried to make a Coen movie, basically.
And it's great,
It's better than his other stuff, arguable.
Arguably.
arguably.
Anything else on Red Notice?
Better
It's on
than
Netflix,
anything
by the way.
Transformers related. The first Transformers was good.
Agreed.
What are the operating systems they use in spy movies that immediately register with their shit and boot up in 1 second?
Yeah, it's called Future Tech, bro. Future movie tech.
Fucking
All right.
pee pee poo poo.
That was Red Notice, available on Netflix right now.
Is it cinema? with Marty Scorsese's. We have to determine whether or not Red Notice, the Netflix original, is in fact cinema fucking.
Picture Marty Scorsese's watching this.
Oh man, he'd be so happy. His fucking those big ass glasses, dude, will be fogged up.
Watching it through the thick rim glasses.
Dude,
Yes.
His eyebrows would grow. He would become like a Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Big old anime fucking sideways eyebrow. Anyways,
Is Red
Boys.
Notice cinema?
is Red Notice cinema? I will go first
Go right ahead.
and say
That's yeah.
And we knew that.
And that was obvious.
I had high hopes for this one.
Did you?
I did.
I got a question.
I was
for
like,
you.
I just wanted him to do more Hobbs and Shaw shit. Go ahead.
Why? Why the high hopes?
Yeah, well,
Because I wanted-
Josh is a rock simp, so it's
Yes.
kind of...
That's true.
That's true, and I wanted it to.
He's a rock stan.
I was like really, really prepared for it to be like funny as shit and just stupid action, which it was like trying to be serious, and the jokes weren't all that funny.
Didn't always land. Yeah.
It was pretty right down the middle, like you said. It was not as bad as I thought. It was just like watchable.
Perfect dad movie though.
Perfect dad
Yeah.
movie. Right down the middle dad movie.
You're like, that twist. I mean, I didn't even... What,
We gotta get our dads together to host a podcast, and they
Yeah.
would appreciate this fucking movie. This
Yeah.
would be fucking top shit.
Yeah. It's just a it's
This
a fucking
and For Those Who Wish Me Dad.
Yeah.
and then fucking Geostorm. Like, that was a smart movie.
San Andreas.
Greenland.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Same movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah. It's Gerard Butler versus Weather.
Gamer Butler.
Yeah.
Versus
The Weather. Unlockable fighting game character, The Weather.
all right.
Yeah. This
Not cinema. Not cinema.
not cinema.
no.
This is just a fastball of a movie.
Yeah.
It's just
fast food, the movie.
It's fucking white bread.
Chris.
What?
TMT.
I knew it. I fucking knew
I
it.
got DMTs. I'll just fucking with you. All right, the dumb movie title for the visual listeners. If you haven't heard what we do, we make the movie title dumb. It's called Doing DMT. Here we go. Ocean's 3.
Head.
What?
Ocean's 3 head.
3 head.
That's better. That was yours, wasn't it?
No.
That was yours.
I'm
Wasn't
just
it? Just making
I'm
mine
just
better.
great.
Yeah, we just made yours a little. Improved yours just a
Ocean's 3 head. That's yep. Great Value Uncharted. And then it's about eggs. It's about power.
bit. Nice.
That is
I have the Thomas the Rock Johnson Crown Affair.
pretty
Nice.
good.
Alex.
Uncharted 5, Sly Cooper's Revenge.
It's pretty good. I like Ocean's 3 head.
Yeah.
Straight to the
What
point.
a romp. What a romp this was.
What a just a summer fun top down
Fun
convertible
family time.
No wrong people for this one.
Because everyone loved it.
Correct.
is world renowned best movie ever made.
No wrong people.
This is
the
the next
movie to
Citizen
end all
Kane.
movie. The movie's to end all movie. This is now film school. That's you just watch this.
If you watch this, you've been to film school.
yeah.
I have a discussion topic.
Ooh.
Can we do budget for this movie before you do that?
We already talked about it.
No, we talked about the
We
Rock's
both know what
budget.
it is.
We do. Okay, Alex.
What's the budget?
Let's see. You have to get within. What do you say? 10 million. We have to give him some sort of stakes. Okay, big shoulders from Josh.
Just
hit me with a fucking shrug.
I will go $90 million.
Wrong. You're going to do this until you get it right.
This cost more than
$130 million.
Warmer.
This cost more than Dune.
$180 million.
Warmer.
$220 million.
Well, colder.
$200 million.
There you go.
What the fuck?
Wow, you guessed it. First try.
First 6 tries. You
I'll
got
let it out all the wrong guesses.
Well, I didn't guess wrong because I got it on the first try.
You
so.
did. And people will just, I'll get.
And
those
you won't
other-
forget because you don't ever.
I never forget to edit that out. Why do you guys keep saying.
We don't. You're fine. You did great.
You don't say it because I edited it out.
Got a discussion topic.
Let's go.
We were just talking about tense movies Movies that give you anxiety.
Yeah.
Much like Sicario.
Yep.
What are some movies that actually had your heart racing?
Get Out.
Really?
I was fucking sweating in the theater.
That's easy for me. Uncut Gems. I was
Yeah.
spiritually disturbed by that movie after
For
I saw
real.
it. I was a human ball of anxiety for like 3 days after that.
Yeah, good time as well.
I drove home fast and like yelled at a pedestrian on my way.
Look at the fucking road. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm on the sidewalk.
Pretty much, he was trying to cross, and I was like, ah!
I also had Uncut Gems, but Whiplash, dude.
Ooh, yeah.
Talk about a tense movie when he forgets his drumsticks
Oh
at
my
the rental
God.
car place.
Dude, that's real shit because I've probably mentioned it before, but when I was in band, okay, this wasn't my fault. A different section in the school band was supposed to load all the instruments on the trailer, and they literally forgot my tuba. So I had to go up to the director and be like, hey, my tuba's not here. And he was just like,
Oh God.
I imagine like with this song playing, hey, like I'll be the band director. Like, all right, winds were good, strings were good. Alex, you need something? What do you?
my tuba wasn't on the trailer.
What do you mean your tuba wasn't on the what?
It's just not there. I know it's the biggest instrument in the whole band, and it seems like something you can't forget, but it is not in the city we're in. So
what are you gonna do now?
I can still march. I can be on the field.
You want to march without your tuba?
You can give me another instrument? I can't play it. I only know how to play tuba. I'm gonna shit myself just thinking about this.
Shout out to Whiplash.
Yeah.
Yeah. That scene.
Real triggering.
Genuine, like fucking. Oof,
Yeah, like that triggered
sweat.
your fucking childhood band trauma.
I was like, oh my fuck.
For me, it was like being on production. Like back my first industry job, I was responsible for loading all the equipment and I was basically a PA, set, grip, lighting, editor, assistant editor, motion graphics.
All of it.
It was like
You were all of it.
Fuck.
It was like 3 people at this company.
Right.
So I was like, oh, I have to do fucking everything. So I had to load the whole car full of everything we shot with. We got to there and I forgot the bounce board, which is used to reflect light from the sun up to, you know what?
Yeah.
And by the way, we're in like another state.
You're in like Arizona.
We drove via plane to another. Drove via plane, which is kind of
Yeah.
like flying.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You just drove the plane. You didn't lift off. Be right there.
It's annoying as shit on the highway. We need all 25 lanes of traffic.
Anyways, we got there and yeah, it was like, what do you mean you didn't bring the bounce board? I'm like, I don't know what else to tell you.
It's not here, man.
You ever just admit defeat?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just fully shut down. Like
You're like,
nothing-
just punish me.
like no matter what you say and what I say is gonna make the bounce board be here.
Yeah.
So
just scream at me. I know you want to.
I'm gonna dissociate for the next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And you can just yell down my fucking throat because he was fucking insane. He was like Whiplash level. He did everything but throw a chair at me. Anyways. So yeah, when I saw that, like, what do you mean you forgot the music or whatever?
It's like, oh,
I was like, oh.
J.K. Simmons, dude.
yeah.
Fucking one of the best performances of all time.
Yep.
Dude, the end of Whiplash, fucking goosebumps.
And everybody knows the moral of that story, right?
What's that?
Treat people like shit,
Yeah.
And then they get good.
then they get good.
Get good, bitch. That's
That's the movie.
That's the DMT for Whiplash.
Get good, bitch.
Get good, dumb bitch.
Drummy bitch. Little drummer bitch. All right. Actor game for Ryan Reynolds,
Let's
dude.
go.
Ryan Reynolds, dude. No, Alex won this last game, so Alex gets to start.
Sure.
Red Notice.
Wow, man.
See the big brain
Wow, that's a
movie,
deep cut,
movie
dude.
call out.
Deep cut you've saved there.
I'm gonna go with Free Guy.
Nice.
I'll go with Deadpool.
Just Friends.
It's a great movie.
It is.
Great movie. Shouts to that movie. Waiting.
Damn it.
I'm gonna go X-Men Wolverine, different character, different franchise. Same character, different franchise.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
Whenever you're ready.
Ryan Reynolds, dude.
Hey
Ryan.
man, I got a question. Are you out?
No. That's a stupid fucking question. Give me just a second.
Seems like you're really out. Put your phone down, you cheating
I'm
bitch.
looking at
You're nuts.
Gal
Put your
Gadot
phone down.
pictures.
Get out of here, dude.
I'm looking at Gal Gadot pictures.
Great
Get out of
actress.
here. Get out of here.
All right, I'm out.
Buried.
Smoking Aces.
This Hitman's Bodyguard.
Damn it, fuck. I'm a dumb bitch.
Well, yeah, but. Damn, I'm blanking right now on him. Shit.
It's so hard when you're actually playing, but when you're just trying to think like on your own, you're like, oh, this.
I'm out.
Blade Trinity.
Yep.
And I win.
Here are some obvious ones. Green Lantern,
Ah!
The Proposal, actually a really good movie.
That's pretty funny.
Detective Pikachu,
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I forgot he did that. He was, in fact, Pikachu.
Which is wild.
yeah, Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Let's see, Van
Surprised you didn't get that
Wilder,
one. Yeah.
obvious, yeah.
What was it?
Van Wilder,
Oh,
National
yeah.
Lampoons.
Duh.
Jesus.
Big duh.
Million Ways to Die in the West.
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
Shall we do
Oh,
actor
yeah.
game?
One of the best cameos of all time.
Fucking hilarious.
Agreed.
Here's the photo for X-Force. Just a guy.
Is that the hamster movie?
No, that's
G-Force.
G-Force.
Sorry.
That's a good movie.
Guinea pig.
Shall we do actor game?
Let's do it. Go ahead.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Red Notice.
No, you messed up the order, which makes you out. Josh won, so he should have started.
That's a rule you just made up.
No, I didn't make it up. It's a rule
That's
you
fair.
just made
Go
up.
ahead, Chris. You're fine. Red
San Andreas.
The Rundown.
Nice.
Skyscraper.
Walking Tall.
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
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 You got it
Shit.
wrong. You're out.
That's true.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Jumanji.
Walking Tall.
I did say Walking Tall.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You did not say Walking
I
Tall.
said Walking Tall.
You're fucking
Repeat
out.
that shit.
You're fucking out.
Nah.
Nah.
You're
Nah.
fucking out. The Rock simp is out in the Rock actor game.
You did not say Walking Tall.
I said that.
You said that.
Pain and Gain.
You're out.
You're out.
Nah.
Thank you for that answer.
Nah.
Yeah, you're out.
Not out.
Okay. Are you just a cat that has 9 lives now?
I
Is that-
win, actually.
God
dude.
damn it.
Dude, congrats to me.
Here's another movie he's in. TRT HGH. That's total testosterone replacement therapy and human growth hormones.
All right. Shout out Tooth Fairy, one of the greatest movies ever made.
Game Plan.
He's still just listening.
The whole 9 yards. He was in that, right?
Nope.
Fuck.
You're wrong.
You
Jungle
were more
Cruise.
wrong. And earlier than me. He was in Jungle Cruise.
Fighting with my family.
Yeah.
Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins.
Here's the only movie that matters, though, that he was in. Doom.
Oh, shit.
Shouts to Doom.
Shout out to Doom and Dune.
Yeah.
The duality of man.
Yeah.
B.
Later, Toads.
Okay, bye.